Hey guys, today I want to show you our greenhouse. We're doing our second batch of our Premium Winners annuals. We just launched the second batch of shipping. The first round of plants that we were shipping, we sold out in less than 3 weeks, and I did not expect that, so we didn't grow enough. So then there was a break in between that time. So now we started shipping some more. I launched the website. It's Set Apart Farm and Gardens shipnow.com. It's a long website. I get it. I'll put it in the link in the description so you guys can check it out. But yeah, we're shipping pretty much everywhere. And yeah, if you have any questions, put it in the comments about that. But I'm gonna grab a perfectly pink Angelonia for an order. Holly is over at the greenhouse. She's putting the orders together. I can show you the greenhouse. She will put them in trays, and then later I'll take the orders and I'll actually package them, box them up, and then UPS will come and pick them up and then get them to you. But let's get that Angelonia. I have it over here because in the shop building over here, that's where I like to package up the orders because they stay dry. I have all my supplies for boxes and all that stuff over there. Let me grab this. Look at this. Isn't that fun? Let's head over there. In the meantime, I gotta walk that way, so I'll show you some things that are pretty. This is the, I'm pointing with my plant. This is the garden box I built, or the window box. Plants are doing great. We'll show you a garden tour at some point, but we're working on this area. Oh, we'll do another garden tour, but we're working on cleaning this up. I don't know if you guys saw this area before, but it's looking good. Putting some mulch or wood chips down. Made this little path. Check out those hydrangeas down there. Aren't they pretty? And the garden's looking good. That salvia is a beast. Can you believe that's just one plant? Anyway, let's head over to the greenhouse and I'll show you the rest. I lie, I just can't stop showing you pretty things. Look at this. We planted some of the Acapulco coral reef. Again, I'm pointing with my plant. But everything's growing so pretty. I want to add some more annuals because I don't want to see the dirt. I just want to see it full of plants. Eventually, I'll probably put more hostas in here just to keep it more perennial, but I love it. Hi, chickens. Okay, we're here at the greenhouse. I can show you the inside, but Holly's picking orders. Look at this. Oh, they're looking so good. Look at this Acapulco, the coral reef. Oh, they're perfect.
Gorgeous.
Here, if you need that.
Sir?
And then here's the greenhouse. We got a carpet here of stuff, but we're working on cleaning stuff up. But here you can see pretty much everything we got going on. I'll just start with the tour right here. We got some indigo, Mini Vista indigo. I love this plant. We have been moving things out of the greenhouse little by little. And then we have stuff down there where Holly's going. Down there, you could see all of those tables. We're hardening stuff off just because we like to harden plants off because the foliage gets a lot tougher, and it actually makes it easier when we ship plants that these plants get tougher because they can handle longer. I've had plants last in the boxes up to 9 days that UPS not accidentally, but they delayed it. I see a weed right here. That's always something you'll see. It's just random weeds. So this is the Mini Vista indigo. It's a sea of just beautiful color. We got huge vermillionaire. They're looking amazing. They gotta go because they're big. And then right here we have probably one of the top selling plants we have at the nursery and the website is the Imperial Blue. I don't know that we can ever keep these guys in stock because people buy them so fast for great reason. But I mean, these plants look so good. If you can see here, their habit, they want to crawl out of their little planter right here. Not planter, their little pot. There we go. The reason is because anywhere that verbena touches the ground, it will actually send off roots. So verbena, you'll see it crawl or creep when you plant it, and anywhere like right here, it'll touch the ground, it'll start to root. That's how the plant will start to draw more energy to create more blooms. So I find that in planters or in containers, this plant needs a lot of food in order to bloom for you because it doesn't get to root in as much as it does in the landscape. Top tip there for you. Here we have the ever popular, this plant just, again, it's selling out like crazy. It's the Acapulco coral reef, but I mean, I just love it. So pretty. And then here we have same Acapulco, just the wisteria. It's interesting to see the same plant, different color. They have different habits too. This one seems a little tidier when it's smaller, we'll see as we have a lot of these planted, so we'll see as the time goes on what they'll do. And then we have some bubble gum here. These, we have a few that we put up on the website for sale, but we're keeping some back still because some of these are just a little small. So we don't see the roots in the bottom yet. So I'm not going to put these up for sale just yet because obviously they need to be fully rooted and they need to be bigger. And then some Priscilla here we have, some Super Tunia Priscilla. If you've never grown this plant, Holly loves it. It's her favorite. Her favorite. But look at this bloom. Ugh. I don't know why more people don't talk about this plant and get it. I love it. Mini Vista Yellow is a beast of a plant. Grows fast, blooms its head off nonstop. Really nice, tidy habit. So these are looking now. I'm seeing them. I'm going to give them a quick shot of fertilizer because the foliage, while it looks green, I want deep, dark green. So we need to give them a little food. And then here we have some things that didn't make it. And that's because when we got the plug tray from Proven Winners, some of the plants, either during shipping or something, they weren't very rooted. And that happens sometimes. So we put in whatever we could get from Proven Winners. We put it in hopes that some would make it, some wouldn't. So you could see here, some did. But we might keep that for ourselves, or we'll wait to see if it grows up to something that's sellable. We'll sell it. But this beast of a plant is Royal Velvet. Beautiful Bordeaux here. Bordeaux is ready to go. We got to get Bordeaux out of here. We got to fertilize it, toughen it up a little bit outside, and give it some more, just a quick shot of fertilizer to get it really tough so that it can handle shipping. And then she's gone, but soon we're going to start to clip Bordeaux. I don't know why Super Tunia Bordeaux in particular sometimes gets like a split in the middle. They want to rot. Like right here, you could see how it'll branch. If I allow this to make really leggy growth, they will want to split. So this is looking great right now. Oh, look at Silverberry. This plant, easy. I don't know why every Super Tunia, as you grow them, they develop their own personalities or they have their own growth habits that you have to learn. Royal Velvet, easy. Don't have to do much. Bordeaux, a little maintenance as a grower, but once you plant it, great. Silverberry, easy. You don't really need to do much. Now, Snowdrift wants to get leggy in containers. So we got to cut this one back a little bit, let it bush out, and then we can sell that one. We have some lemon slice calabricoas right here. Look how pretty. These are still small, so I haven't put many up on the website. Stormburst verbena. They're huge. They got to go. We have some pink lemonades. They're pretty small. They're the calabricoas. Still waiting on those to get some more growth. We got some grape punch. Some already we took out. Some just need a little more time. We got tropical sunrise. Look how pretty this one is. These are their growth habit is beautiful. And then some of these just need a little bit of fertilizer especially because calabricoas in general tend to get chlorosis. So I see these, they turn yellow. It doesn't mean the plant's ruined or anything's wrong with it. As soon as you fertilize them, they'll turn deep green and they're right back. But calabricoas do that, or superbells do that in general, even as a grower. So we see these signs, I know, I got to fertilize now and give them something with some iron because they love it. Then I have more Coral Sun that just needs some more time. This plant we have never grown. I just pinched these not too long ago. But Augusta Lavender. Oh, I love that smell. They smell like the beach. I don't know. It's weird. They smell like a vanilla spice, but like the beach. I'm going to ask my wife what they smell like and see. I don't know why I'm thinking they smell like the beach, but they do. I don't know. I'm going to ask her what she thinks it smells like. But anyway, Augusta Lavender, these are rather heat tolerant. So that's why we picked it, so that you guys can grow it pretty much anywhere now. But gets to be pretty big and nice, beautiful blooms like this. So I'm going to try it out this year for ourselves. So far as we're growing it in a greenhouse setting, I love growing it. It's pretty easy. I just need to pinch it a little bit to encourage branching. Besides that, it's good. Here we go. We got some Surefire Rose Begonias. Low maintenance, easy plants. I'm going to check this lavender here, Augusta Lavender, but look at these. See right here, I'm looking at the roots. If they're not peeking out of the bottom, I'm not going to ship them yet. because when they have a good amount of root systems, that's when the root systems will hold the soil. And worst case scenario, you got to account for UPS doing that. They're going to flip the boxes. And if they don't pass the flip test, we don't ship them. So I want to make sure that these are fully rooted. Even though on the top growth, you could sell this at a garden center or whatever, it'd be fine. But I got to make sure they get more roots on them. But, oh, one of my favorite plants. We have Super Beana Whiteout right here. You can see some are blooming. Some just have beautiful green growth. Some plugs, if you see some plugs don't make it, usually it's an issue with shipping that, you know, they flipped or something happened or the plugs weren't rooted enough. Most of the time with proven winners, their plugs come in just fine. And every single plug makes it, like these right here. Every single one made it. But sometimes you get those things and that just happens. Right here we have the Cosmo, oh, what are you called again? Luscious Royale Cosmo Lantana. We're starting to see some buds right here form, and they're so pretty. I love Lantana, but for the heat, these are perfect plants. So you can tell right here, they're just a little small. We have some that are ready already, so we put them outside, but these just need a little more time. And then this one's so fun. Strawberry Drop Coleus. And you can see here, Strawberry Drop Coleus. Look, it's just one straight up growth like that. So what I've been doing is I've been going through all the plants and I've been pinching right here. And notice once I pinched, now it's starting to develop more wide growth. So I've been pinching all of them right here, just like that. And you see right here, these two, they'll start to grow. I usually use scissors, but I don't have any with me. But as I think about it, I'm going through and I'm pinching these right there, just like that. And I toss them back there. So anyway, I've been going through these and just pinching them, making sure that these get enough growth. So these aren't quite ready yet, but in about a week or two, it's surprising how fast they grow. And new to us this year growing, and it's actually new this year, butter pecan double-coated echinaceas. For the purpose of shipping and ease of shipping, our boxes fit these pots really well. We decided to grow these in grande containers, which I've not seen many people do. So they are small in terms of like the size of this, but they need to put on a little more growth before we start shipping these. But you could tell they're going to come with blooms, and some of these are massive already. This is one in a melon. It's already starting to put on some growth. That's one in a melon, echinacea. And then I have, let's see, I have raspberry beret in gallons here, but I don't remember where I put it in pots. Anyway, I have it somewhere. And also, some of the shade plants that love more shade, we actually have them snuck under here. So they're under the pallets. So right here we have light purple infinity impatiens. This one's almost ready to bloom. Once it is, and once the roots start to peek out, I'll do the flip test. We can go ahead and start shipping these. So this one's about a week and a half away from being ready to be on the website. And then this one's gonna need just a little more time. We need to tag these, but these are the Terenia. So Terenia right now is a shade plant. Once it gets more growth, I'll bump it out a little bit just to get hardier. Right here you can see what Terenia looks like. This is the Catalina Grapolicious Terenia. So if you're looking for a good shade annual, that's a spiller or like a ground cover type. Right there, you can see the colors of the blooms a little bit. These just need to put on a little more growth, root in, and then we can get those going. Toward the back, you can see some have a little more, but these take a little bit to get going. But once they do, they're beautiful plants. And then we have more Terenia down there. Echinaceas, I showed you that. I'm going to show this to Holly so she can smell it. And I want to ask her what she thinks these smell like. And then here we just have some surplus from the last batch. So we didn't sell all of the lemon coral sedums because we grew a ton. So I went ahead, clipped them all, got them back to a decent size because they were huge and leggy. But now, I mean, this is a perfect, beautiful plant. So sometimes you think you see something and it doesn't look that great, clip it back, give it some fertilizer in time. Those sedums don't need fertilizer or that much fertilizer. Anyway, so that is a little bit of a quick tour here. I'm going to show this to Holly and see what she thinks. Oh, in the meantime, we're working on this area. We put some drip tape. I put some drip tape down these Holly's planting some veggies in these paths, and then you can see some flowers peeking through down there. But we're gonna make this an extension of our garden, but more so like production. I'm gonna put some T-posts here and do some sort of deer netting or something for the deer to not bother us, because we put the cover here to cover it so that the deer don't eat them. Well, Holly's nowhere to be found, but here you can see we got a whole bunch of plants here. Whole bunch of, these are leftover veggies and some herbs that we had, as well as at the end we have some cut flowers. Like the zinnias down there, you can see some things look great, some things are a little past their prime, and then we're starting to pull orders over here. Look at that coleus. It's huge. But yeah, over there we got those cut flowers, which we're thinking to put those cut flowers over there. So yeah, we're starting to pull more orders, and then we move the orders from there once they're hardened off to the shop, and then we bag them for you, or we box them for you, I should say. So Holly's nowhere to be found. I was gonna have her do a sniff test on these, but I did want to show you something really fun regarding irrigation and watering, because check out above me. I don't know if you guys can see those sprinklers. I worked on putting sprinklers in the greenhouse, which has been the best thing I did. They're automatically going on, I think, once a day for like 40 minutes at 10 a.m. or something like that. We have multiple zones, so I'm trying to time every zone so that we don't have two zones going on at once. It was at this very point in the video that I realized I was staring at that sprinkler like that, like a cat wanting to paw at a ball of yarn. So just wanted to highlight that because I'm editing this and I saw it. I'm like, why did I do that? Anyway, back to the video. I love these sprinklers. They're actually on a timer and they go on at 10 a.m. in the morning once a day. And I actually bought an Orbit timer that has 4 zones on it. And I actually can control that timer from my phone, which is amazing because sometimes I want to turn on the water and I'm at the nursery and our well and our water starts all the way from the house. So I have to walk. It's a lot of walking. I have to walk all the way back, come back again, check it once, you know, so on and so forth. So when I'm putting in irrigation or drip or, you know, sprinklers, something like that, it gets tedious to have to walk back and forth so much. Plus, the nice thing is I get notifications when the timer or the sprinklers go off, because before, sometimes they didn't go off and I didn't know or realized it. And then I checked the greenhouse a little later, assuming it went off, and then the plants just were drooping and they looked like they need some water. So let me just show you what it looks like. I'm going to step away out of the greenhouse because there's quite a lot of water. But here's the app right here. It's called Beehive and it controls our Orbit sprinkler. So I'm going to water manually, and then I have 4 zones here. Zone 2 is my sprinkler, and then I can set it for a little bit. But I just wanted to show you guys once it comes on what it looks like. I already hear the water there. Oh wait, I did the wrong. I turned the sprinklers on at the nursery. You can see those. That's not right. It's the greenhouse. It's number 3, not number 2. So number 2. So check it out. Look how pretty these are. It genuinely feels like rain in here because it's not a heavy water. And even the sound, if you can hear that. Oh, it just feels peaceful. I leave that on for about 40 minutes, but it gets everything in the greenhouse. All of these, including this out here. These are plants on rehab. But isn't that sound so peaceful? So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Just stop it for now. And let's see. It says, has finished watering. There we go. Oh, I love it. Holly came back from the house. I want her to smell the gust of lavender and tell me what it smells like. I'm just so curious. I want to see. There's Holly. I found her. She was watering some plants. Hey, so I want you to smell this.
Okay.
And tell me what you think. How would you describe that smell?
Oh, it's very, very good, very pleasant. I don't know how I'd describe it. Let me think. What'd you say, Luca?
Kind of banana smelling.
Banana? Interesting.
Kind of smells like banana to me.
Like a really light tropical floral smell.
It's so funny you say tropical. To me, I told them, I'm like, it smells like the beach to me. Oh, I love that smell. They smell like the beach.
Oh,
But I didn't want to.
suntan lotion.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's
I
how our
smell it again?
honeysuckle smells.
But not like suntan lotion,
No,
like a
not
bad
bad.
smell. It's
like really light.
very
It smells
natural.
Like summer.
I
That
love
smells
it.
a little like banana cream.
So hey, it
Banana
smells like
cream.
summer, so I wasn't off. It smells like the beach.
good. It's it'd be a good perfume.
I
It
love
smells
it. It
so
smells so good.
Really
Yeah.
light.
I
really
pinched
light.
these and they're branching. So
Beautiful.
That's
They're very.
exciting.
It's a very light, pleasant smell. I love
Yes.
that. I wonder if you have them planted all over, if it's strong enough you could smell it. So that'd be fun.
yeah, I don't know if it's like a smell that you know, like an herb
Leaf-
or like,
Leaves of
yeah.
beer.
Mama,
That's so
I'd
fun.
say we can eat this.
So that's that. It smells like summer. I didn't want to put it in her head so that to influence her thoughts, but it smells really good. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of impromptu video with our greenhouse tour, and you guys can get to see all the plants we're growing. If you want to get some of these plants, many are spoken for already. I just can't believe how quick you guys buy us out. I need to get like 4 more greenhouses. Though now we don't only grow in the greenhouse, we grow stuff outside and then we move it over there. So I didn't quite show you everything we got going on growing, but that would be like 20 videos. So maybe in the next video. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that what's going on. Again, if you wanted to get some plants, it's Set Apart Farm and Gardens, shipnow.com. I'll put it in the links if you want to check it out. And I will do for Father's Day some sort of thing. You know, I was thinking like 10-15% off the whole website at some point, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it, but just a heads up that I'm going to do it at some point because I just wanted to do it. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.